Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for being here and joining in. I'm gonna do a pearlescent wrecked ring pour tonight. I'm gonna wreck it with a very small tool with multiple lines and see if that works. And I've had mention of, or I've had people comment that there's pearl white as well. And I have it mixed up. I just haven't used it yet. I'm working my way along all my ideas. So stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna do one of the long 15 by 30 inch canvases that way. And let me tell you, the chaos that ensued after I shut off my camera on the last video. Wow, I was showing the end result and I stuck my finger in it. So I tilted it, got it back the way I wanted. I bent down to blow out a little piece, got ready to move it over to my table, and I felt a drip down here. And I was like, where did that come from? It was my hair. My hair, I had gotten all of it in the paint. So then I go back to the painting and I see the entire corner just has these lines through it from where my hair drug through it. I told my husband, he was like, "Oh, maybe that's a new technique." Like, no. So then I had to tilt the painting again. I lost my favorite part of it. I'm moving it over to the table. It dripped all over me from where I had tilted it the last time and hadn't scraped the bottom. I mean, I don't know if you have days like that in the studio, but I was like, maybe I should just quit for today. But I'm here now to paint again. So I'm gonna pour the black puddle, very small lines of black in the middle because I don't want it to mute the colors. And then we're gonna see what happens. So let's paint. All right, so I'm gonna start with the blue, I think this time. I'm gonna pour a layer of blue. And then I think maybe just a small drizzle of black. Very small. And then I have my colors here lined up the way that I have them here. I think I will go with mixing them on each side again because I really liked that effect. But I think I'm gonna go red with the yellow. And then spin the cup. I like showing you this part so that you can see how I do it because the way you layer your cup really matters. But I did just forget which one I just put in there. Okay, now that I've got those in, I'm gonna do a layer of black. Now I'm gonna go straight with this layer, the way that I have my cups organized. And I'm gonna puddle the black in the center again. Spin the cup around. Keep layering this way. Now, if you have your cups and you forget what color is what, just take a black marker or a black black paint. Go ahead and paint it on a piece of paper really quick or a piece of cardboard, whatever you've got lying around, and then just swipe the colors over the black line and they'll show up whatever color they are. Okay, another black swirl here. I don't know what it is lately, but I've been enjoying like ring pours, wrecked ring pours, straight pours. I go through phases, because there's so many different combinations that you can actually do. You could play with colors. You could use the same technique and have like 100 paintings that you could do just by playing with color. Or you could play with the technique itself and keep your colors the same. And then there's experimenting with different mediums, the different reactions. It's why I absolutely love acrylic pouring. All right, I haven't done an abstract painting in a while. I normally do those for commission request, but I do think that has been calling me and playing around more with the impasto technique. I really have enjoyed that. And let me know if there's anything you're getting into right now. I've had a couple of people message me saying that they're getting into encaustic. Some are trying out resin, even though that's been around for a while. But it's new to some people, right, if they've never tried it before. Okay, I think this is plenty because I am going to put the black base down, but I am just going to use up the rest of the paint. Okay. Yeah, so let me know if there's any new things that you're working on. Watercolor, soap making, there's so many different creative things that you can do. All right, maybe I'll do just a little bit of the black on top. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour my black. Just a little to help it glide and to help the colors show up. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna start around the outer edges, work my way in towards the center so that I have a little bit of the black showing through and so that the colors don't all layer on top of one another. It's a reverse ring pour. And then when I wreck it, and I'm not too concerned about the center here, you'll still be able to see these black lines through it. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I could stop there, but you all know me. I feel like maybe one had a corner that way. I feel like it's missing one line. Maybe I wrecked too much. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Okay. I wanted to wreck this one a lot. I wanted super intricate lines. I wanted to go through the center. And I think what would be really cool is if I did a couple of swipes through this pattern as well. Every time I make a video, I say something to you, even though I'm talking to the camera. And it makes me think of another painting to do. I would be stuck in here all day if I could. All right, so going to the sides first. I always try, because I'm working on a square canvas, try to go to the sides and then go off. Okay, and this one is just going to be with no set focal point, but just a lot of interesting swirls and designs. The other one I did with the puddle pour, it was like big blocks of color, and I love that, but I just wanted to try it out different this way. Oh, I am loving this. Oh, wow. So the first thing I notice is that it's lighter in those areas over there. Hold on. I will show you, but I refuse to drip into this painting. Did I just drip? Flung paint somewhere. Even when I'm trying to be clean. Oh. All right. So it is lighter up on this side here and darker here, and I can see the colors starting to pop through. So I'm wondering if this is lighter because of the yellow, or if it's lighter because the ring pour layered more on top of itself as when it got to the center. But either way, I won't know till it dries, but I love it. Even if it stayed just like this, I would love it. I love the design. So many intricate details in it. I'm super happy about this one. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. I'll take you in for a close-up, and then we can see how this one dries. I almost forgot to show it to you. I've already moved it over to my drying table. So there's, the green is really showing up really pretty here. And the blue, I love that swirl right there. And I'm really interested to see how this side dries. And I'm happy that my green showed up. I'm hoping that that's going to be gold. But we will see. All right, let's see how it dries. Okay, so this is another one that you really have to be in the light and up close to see how many colors there are. Because if you back off this way, it looks super light and almost just gray. But there are so many colors. I love it. Oh my gosh. Super duper difficult to film though. But man, oh man, I'm so happy about it. All right. Let me know what you think, and if you've worked with these pearl paints. Thank you so much for watching. I've been having so much fun with this. All right, happy painting. Bye.